Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to the Conquerors of Coultchorn. Now, when we left off, we had pledged allegiance to the likes of the Kingdom of Shearstone, and we are now about to take 7 heads of cattle. Actually, well, we only need 6, but, well, we were a little bit overconfident, so we gained a +1, I suppose. Well, whatever the case, we have now come across a battle against the Shallow Lake faction, and unfortunately enough, we also have a Kingdom of Shearstone vassal here who is about to be taken out, so we must head in straight away and move in to help him. So let's do this. Now, as we can see here, we have 69 troops fit for battle against the enemy's 46. Now, unfortunately, Aquilon only has 2 units to add to this battle, so we are going to basically be fighting by ourselves. Obviously, he's just going to be charging straight on, and this is an amazing place. Oh my, this is fantastic for us to be in. So, whoa, oh, ouch, that hurt. Okay, so let's hold your fire. Archers, hold your fire. Excellent. So what we want to do is get our units into a reasonable position, a shield wall formation, of course, and let's get them down there, and let's go get all of our archers on the small ridge here too. There we go. Okay, come on. Yes, yes. Okay, so now, firing orders. Fire at will. Thank you very much. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what we're able to do here. If anything, maybe we'll be able to. Maybe, just maybe. We might be able to prevail here. Whoa, those berserkers. Those berserkers really know how to deal the damage. Well, my horse is dead, but I am alive. Just about. Yes, take out that axeman. Okay, these remind me very much of Nords, so let's be very, very careful with their infantry, shall we? Nope, I wanted to shield bash him there, but no such luck. Okay. Whoa, now that is amazing. Absolutely amazing. As we can see, the main issue that they had, of course, was the fact that our archers just cut them down. Just absolutely cut them down, and we spawned in the greatest position ever. Oh yes, that was just fantastic. Look at this. Our marksmen are just cutting them down, really. Whoa, okay. Well, if every battle went like that, then obviously I wouldn't have anything to worry about, but the environment really made a huge difference right there, and I probably could have gone AFK, and our crossbowmen would have absolutely destroyed everything. But there it is. We actually lose 6 morale for some reason. Why do we lose 6 morale? Well, I suppose we did actually lose quite a few units there, which is quite unfortunate, but we did gain a good amount of relation with Aquilon because we helped him out of such a tight spot right there, and we are obviously gaining some relation with the actual faction as well. So let's take this guy prisoner. Okay, that seems to be helping a little bit there. And we're going to be taking a couple of these guys prisoner. These fellows, definitely want to be avoiding those guys. They deal so much damage, goodness me. Well, our morale is now low, so we're going to have to do something about that, of course. But for now, obviously, we are just going to be using another horse. There we go. And let's see, is there anything else here that I actually need to use? Not really, so I think we can probably head on from here, and hopefully we'll be able to get to Ostbourne, because that is the place where our marshal is laying siege. Ah, that's the reason why our morale is low. We have no food. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? So let's head on over to the village here, see if we can get some food real fast, because otherwise we're going to be in a spot of bother. Oh, there's actually another skirmish going on here, but unfortunately it appears as though we broke it up a little. So let's see here. Village Elder, I want to buy some supplies. Grain and pork. Why not? Let's take it. We actually... Oh. Yes. Yes, I saw that. Yes, I saw that comment where fruit does not actually even make any difference to the morale, so that's really quite unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that is really unfortunate. I have no idea why, though. Why does fruit not actually make any difference? Well, maybe you need to cook it first. Yes, well, probably not, but we're going to be making our way over anyway. Maybe, just maybe, if we are lucky enough, Ostborn will be taken by the time we get there, and then we'll be able to purchase some food, which would be fantastic. If not, then we may just have to raid one of their villages and, well, kill everything. Being here makes me feel nostalgic. Oh yes, it does. Okay, so I'm just going to wait here for a second just to make sure that our cattle catch up. Okay, so who's over here? Okay, they're just dealing some damage to some farmers. Okay, they're all still here, which is wonderful. Oh, and the Kingdom of Senegok has declared war against the Mythmere. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Okay, so now I can bring her the heads of cattle. Okay, I'm just going to wait here for a little bit. There we go. And now there's the third one. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now we can basically slaughter these ones for some fresh beef, because we definitely need to get some morale, and that's going to give us a huge amount of morale. I'm actually going to discard one of the fresh fruit baskets and some of those sandals as well. And now we'll speak to her about our task. There we have it, and we have now improved our relation to +1 with her, which is fantastic. Not a problem. There we go. About the task you gave me, what do you want me to do now? I'm still working on it. Well, I suppose you want me to just follow you now, I assume. Yes. Okay. So let us accompany. And, wow, there's actually 475 units here. Obviously, some of our morale is going to cause us to lose, yeah, quite a few units, unfortunately enough. But that's just how it's going to have to be right now. We have no way of getting it up, and obviously the fact is, when we were dealing some damage to that vassal back there, I find it remarkable that we actually lost morale. Why did we lose morale? That is just perplexing to me, but maybe it's because we had no food. So, thankfully now we have food, we might be able to see some changes around that, and now. Ah, okay, so Tizmir, Vejajeg, and Uzlum needs to be scouted, so let's do it. Okay, so there's Uzlum and Tizmir and Vejajeg. Okay, so let's go. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? That's actually very easy. There we go. Uzlum is scouted, and we can now head on to Tizmir as well. Ooh, need to be careful about these knights, because we are getting a little bit weaker as time goes on, so we need to be quite cautious of the enemies in this area. Just in case. Like this, for example. This particular vassal is probably going to have us for dinner if we are not careful. Okay, let's head on. There we go. Did we scout it? Yep, we scouted it. Wonderful. So now we apparently have given up the ghost at Ostborn, and we are now heading on over, probably over the river here. Ah, one of our prisoners has escaped. Unfortunately enough, we don't have a prisoner tower right now, so that was bound to happen. I was hoping that they would ransom him beforehand, but he seems to be a very slippery fellow. Let's hopefully be able to capture him next time, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so where are all of our units? Where have they gone? That is indeed the problem. I'm not entirely sure where. Well, Anaxaquilon is in here, so I suppose we could ask him. Let's see where our marshal has gone. Hello. Okay, I want to ask you where our marshal is. There we go. Aha! Close to Malayurg Castle. Okay, well, that should be easy enough. Where is Malayurg Castle? Oh, wow, it's all the way down there. Wow, she's very quick. Okay. So let's head on down there. Why has she changed so much of her strategy? Because Ostborn was reasonably weak in comparison to many of the other towns I've so far seen, so we're going to see what's actually going on here. Oh, yes. Obviously, we are going to be avoiding that fellow. Definitely don't want to have any problems with him. And, okay. I'm still unsure what is happening. Oh! They were attempting to defend a Hun castle. Yes, they were a little bit late against the Wicklands there, but... Yes, I will be speaking to her to complete our quest. There we have it. Nothing I couldn't handle. And now we are going to be entering this fight. Yes, definitely entering this fight. Move in to help. Yes, that is the correct person. We have 384 against 54. Yes, this is going to be quite the steamroll, but I would love to see what kind of units our vassals are fielding right now. It seems they have quite a few crossbowmen. It's actually very strange. It appears as though we have, well... The unit composition is quite strange, but obviously they do not have any cavalry, so I really cannot say, but... It seems they are going to be relying on their crossbowmen mostly. We're going to be allowing the AI to do most of the work here, because I really do not want to lose too many of our units in a fight such as this, because obviously it's way too much of a steamroll for us to make any difference whatsoever anyway, and as you can see we have 73 allies on the field of battle, whereas the enemy only has 52, so it should be completely fine. I would like to level up a couple of our crossbowmen though, if we can. We do still have some veterans as far as I'm aware, so maybe we'll be able to get a little bit of experience that way. Let's just see whether that's even possible. I'm going to try and see whether we can flank a little bit. Obviously, I have one cavalry. Yes, one cavalry unit on the field of battle, which is really not going to do too much, but we're going to try and eliminate this fellow. There we go, thank you. Our horse is almost dead, which is exactly what happens every single time I run in here. But thankfully enough, we do have one of our pikemen dealing some significant damage as well. Oh, there goes the horse. Well, I was just about to get pulverized in the face, so I suppose it's a good idea that I actually did have a little bit of a fall there. Okay, so let's try and see if I can take out this guy. Well, there it is. We did. And there is level 12. We have advanced. That is fantastic. Let's knock him down. There we go. Knock him down again. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. I am loving the shield bash, I have to say. I am loving it. Very, very nice skill to have. And that appears to be it. Yep, only 3 enemies remain. And they are running for the hills, literally. Fantastic. Oh, and we're actually getting a couple of kills from our vassals there too. It's nice to see that. Obviously, they're the only units on mounts, so I suppose we can expect that. But there it is. Fantastic victory. Not as impressive as our previous victory, of course, but it is a victory nevertheless. And we are gaining a little bit of relation with the Kingdom of Shearstone every time we help as well. And we do get to rescue a couple of units in the process too. So, not bad. Oh, yes. Capturing enemies. I do like that. Okay, so our morale is now below average, so it is getting a little better. 2 days old beef. Going to be a little bit careful with this because obviously it's going to expire quite quickly, and we do need to sell as well. So hopefully our campaign will be over reasonably soon, and we'll see where we head to next, but I really do want to sell, so hopefully we'll stop off at a town or something along those lines. It doesn't appear as though that is going to be the case anytime soon either, so let's just see. What are we going to do? Oh, wow, she's actually besieging Dramug Castle. This might be the first time we get to see some siege mechanics in the Conquerors of Coultchorn. I wonder whether they've changed anything. Let's just see, shall we? Let's wait and see. Okay. That doesn't seem too good. It seems the factions are actually splitting off on either side. They're actually allying themselves in a 4 versus 2 situation by the looks of things. At least that's what it seems like right now, but obviously that's going to change as time goes on, I would expect. So let's... Okay. Well, apologies for the silence there, but I am actually really surprised that that even happened. because it came through the castle, so it was incredibly difficult for me to see, and then, fantastically enough, none of our vassals decided that it would be a good idea to come in and help us. Ooh, that's bad. We literally have to leave 33 soldiers behind. I can only assume that we can... Yes. Yes, that is never going to happen. Wow. Wow, speechless. Yep. That is unfortunately the way it goes sometimes. So it appears as though I have to pull back and leave some soldiers behind, but then the army is going to be in the vicinity anyway, and it just makes it hilarious that they targeted us and did not target anyone else. Ah, well, that is just the way it goes. So, without further ado, unfortunately, we will not be able to see any siege mechanics right now, but hopefully, in the next episode, or next couple of episodes, we'll be able to get something. But, yeah, I'll just have to pull back, leave some soldiers, and recruit a couple more as we go, and that will have to be our line of progression. So, I thank you very much for watching. A rather disjointed end to a fantastic experience, at least on my part, and so I will see you next time.